fuck. I actually have envy, bro. I'm not a FLYQUEST
got
believer
envy?
right now.
Adapting, proving their skill, and then going against the world. That's such a cool
Envy?
thing to talk.
You think FLYQUEST is nervous?
I don't know. I just kind of want envy to win so we can see the 100
Oh,
envy.
yeah. That's what my chat said too. They said we want envy in the finals because we wanted the shit talk. That is true. That is true. That'll be way more cinema. Like 100 Thieves vs Envy is like a classic. FLYQUEST is like new to the scene at this point.
I got envy 3-2, bro.
Remix with a 6-5.
Actually, I got envy 3-1.
3-1.
No, 3-2.
Yeah, I think 3-2 for sure. It's either Envy makes it close or like FLYQUEST shits on them or what.
Yeah, probably.
Nah, I don't know actually.
I think it'll just be close.
Yeah, I want Envy to win too actually. Now that you say that, let's go Envy.
Whenever Marvel gets to like this deep, like in a playoff, like it's always just close.
They are going to run. He talked about
Here we go. Double menace. Where's Doug at? Let's get into this, shall we? I'm like too excited for this shit. We want you to trio with Super and Jay on Overwatch like the old days. Guy thought he was legit dog menacing in my chat. What the fuck? I'm about to bring a tear to my eye with that dog menacing. I'm not crying type dog menacing. Claudia has been summoned. Yo, Claudia, if you get an aura check above 1, I'll give you mod. Hold.
Yeah, it's Championship Sunday here, guys, as we kick things off. One team's in a boot.
Oh, she did it! W, Claudia!
Left to claim the points.
It's like a lot.
Taking the inside approach. SparkChief already looking for the prey ship of those backline month.
Claudia is now unbannable. Claudia is now unbannable. Good luck out there, chat. Good luck. I believe in you guys.
On top of that, Energy owning the height here.
Nah, it's way lower, Tino, than 30K.
Towards the back line, but the
I believe in you guys.
COVID type of shit.
It is difficult. If Jeff is able to look through your team and just deal so much damage to the back line, that all charge is flying, similar to Speeder, who already has that Q.
And look at the way they were able to split them. They had Energy on one side, Venom was on the other, and they just didn't know where to look. Collusion window are going both ways as everyone's trying to stay inside. It's going to be the extermination first. That does get SparkChief caught off guard.
What's up, Leo? What's up, bro?
Hands of Collusion. That's going to give him more space to go aggressive. They're doing so here as the Invis pops the boundary, and Zealous is ready. Vest has the seduction to go ship, so we'll see how this starts off.
Yeah, Venn diagrams out and match.
What
Here
is
comes
happening?
Psionic under the back line. Month with some decent positioning, but is going to be Trance there. Supernova launch now for Energy. We're back at
What
value
is
as
happening?
Month to try to put the numbers back. Nobody has point just yet as Armed and Dangerous is launched. Does that find the Kraken impact? No. Energy actually takes out Tap in that moment. After that, that's a huge pick. Why don't you make it 2-3 here as now FLYQUEST take control of the point.
What is my chat? My bots are acting out. What's going on? Yo, stop telling my bots to type numbers. These guys are acting out. Let's all be calm here. What the fuck is going on?
The flames out from above from Johnny Storm, looking forward
no
to
more numbers in the chat. No more numbers.
Really nothing to follow. Will be
I miss when we were in the Overwatch League together. Unless it's 6-7, then you can type numbers.
Yeah, and this is where it gets difficult.
Unless it's 6-7. What's up, Ish? What's up, bro? Where you been at? Yo, Ish, where you been recently, bro? I haven't seen you in my chat in a little bit. What's good, Tanuki?
Going to be walking, but can they get those picks? Now targeted back towards SparkChief. Energy still in the sky, though. Point 40%. Nothing too crazy yet, and still maintaining this presence even after being down in numbers. You see right there the movement, the schmovement by SparkChief around the middle pedestal there to keep presence on point at 50%.
Hell nah, Ish. You went to the other side, bro? Hell nah.
Paramori is boosted.
Yo, mods, mute the bits, mods, mute the bits. Thanks for the 200, thanks for the 200.
Just gonna try to keep this thing alive as long as possible. Have to reset, but in the
Oh,
meantime,
look at the percent. 6-7. No, I
climbing.
wanted
Good
that.
job here from Energy, just floating and staying alive. And same from. Okay, you're gonna get more sustain.
That was crazy, 70%, and they did.
Sen is already out and they're still hating on Armory. I know, bro. That shit is actually shameless.
Oh, what is that cam on Ella?
That shit was tough.
Now it's a one-fight game for them, you know, potentially enforcing a portal maybe to make it a 2-fight, but
CTK's cam.
It bought them enough time. Won't be able to retake if Envy's able to hold this for a while.
Defense.
It goes to 3 additional
Defense.
But it's all about, was it worth it? And,
Oh.
you know, these teams definitely know what they're doing. So in their mind, that moment, it was worth buying that extra couple percent. But it's a tricky thing to try to identify until we see how the end of this first map looks.
Playing Venom is
Wow,
just
this is their answer
maximum
right now.
CC challenge.
It's going to be the Winter Soldier here. And look for the snack time from Vision.
Well, that was a nice
They're going
E.
to try to throw down the pressure early and push the team in. Wonder if they're going to try to create a trap here for the Vision now to go in there and try to find what is tap with that Kraken
look
Impact
like
or maybe even the
Speedily
backline.
fucking
No, they're
torch.
just going to rotate out. Good response from Envy. Not folding there as the shows go up. Zealous is ready to respond to what Monk might have as well. And everyone's throwing what they have. The Q's across the screen is melting.
watching his
Sonic
back.
seduction out for Kalush. Speedery now. Rage of Ultron. Window gonna be close here with that Groot hug.
Oh my
Fuck, bro, that's like that. This guy's
Yeah,
like
that
moving
was
crazy
insane.
with that.
Window before that all can get out.
The
That's a huge
parkour
pick.
map, kid.
But they've got to try to retake at the moment.
Defense.
That's going crazy on like that.
This
On the
is
Bucky,
sad.
looking very clear. Soldier making some big presence in this tournament.
Defense.
Yeah, that was great from Vision to be able to take the
Guess it
attention of
counts on
Speeder and
load
still get the
management
shot put off
of
there
the
of
NBA.
Window with the ult, but it
Bro
was
might
not
get injured playing
enough
the
now.
game.
What's up, Nah Claudia? What's up?
Just like that, the point can flip ship. They've
Better
got
like
the,
remix with the
the
Deadlock
abyss they
gaming
can try to
injuries.
follow up with. Not much from there.
My wrist, my
Everywhere
wrist.
in this guy's body hurts.
Yeah.
The impact,
My
and
neck,
we'll
my
see if they
back.
can
Oh,
keep
my
it
eyes.
going.
I can't play. I got motion sickness.
Yeah, this is going to be the fight that they need to win. Remember, Portal not going
Yo,
to be
guys,
there at the moment. So
gotta
they
get
need
off.
to
I'm
put
about to throw up.
everything into this fight. They might allow them to get to 99 and just at
I
this point play it
remember that.
slow and try to win with some ults. But Window
That is so
has that
random.
strangling prison ready. Tap with a combination with the Kraken Impact, and there's no answer right now on the fly. That could be everything in this fight. We'll find out shortly if it comes into fruition. Good movement here by Energy. Torch using that body manipulation. So difficult to hit that hitbox. And there goes Tap with that combo on a Sparky finding one reset. Make it two. And Elja is not going to be able to have that happen as Psionic comes out to bide enough time to ensure that
they
reset
got
does not
booped
come
out of the
through.
pillar.
Drops back
I
towards
feel
the
like
back
it's
line.
been one long
They
fight.
use it- they're
This
just
shit,
on
like
the
the fights
Spark
last
Chief. I
forever.
like the aggression because they try to root him and boot him, but they were unable to get more from the tap in the reset. Instead, it's going to be the respawn.
shit
So
on
Tap
that, kid.
is a tap and a 1-2
Wait,
now.
actually won.
Gonna be moving towards Speeder, gets
Defense.
another, and as you pointed out earlier, the straight forward is gonna be close to, if not even at
Oh, they're
that
committing to
reset.
this?
Monk gets the
Wait,
best of the
they're Luna
opposition
ulting
in
this?
Invis, and now it's going to be just Cooper trying to keep
Are they
this
TPing?
thing alive.
Yeah.
So strong. Piece of the Abyss
Oh,
is
didn't get
out.
that.
Spark Chief finds dinner, but no success in the
He's about to
finish.
TP now.
And right now, this is looking
3,
tough for FLYQUEST to get
2.
point one.
I don't know if this is worth committing to.
FLYQUEST. Everything.
As Monk finds one there again. Envy going to be up
Oh,
another.
did it
Cooper
cost?
is
That
down.
blood
No longer
fest.
on that Loki. Good eat finds one from Vision.
Whoa, he's stuck. He can't get through. Oh, he tried to snipe him into the spawn.
That portal closes. That would be insane.
That's actually a good.
Window
Oh my!
No.
Yeah, FLYQUEST just
Is
threw.
this the dagger?
FLYQUEST just threw bad.
Gonna trade that back with Window, but tap on the vest.
Yeah, they
Now,
should
now,
have.
now we got nothing.
Is that gonna be enough
No, but like,
for
I guess it
Envy
made
to
Envy
take
use
round
everything as
one?
well,
It
but
is.
Wow, that's the most in-use
Yeah,
somatic. It was so
questionable
close
get.
to closing. He did make it through.
You
I think, at the very
jonkler
end. But that
beatbox
would've
since
been
Doogie isn't
epic,
here.
Throwing them into another, to the shadow
think I'm
realm.
good, bro.
But was
What's up, Chris?
unable.
What's up, bro?
We're gonna highlight Envy and what they were able to do there. Bounce back with ease, and if you're FLYQUEST, kind of looked unstable in terms of the game.
Cal
Defense.
bench.
Had that
What's up,
hit
Polly? What's up, bro?
Defense.
Tap, in my opinion. That was
Space,
really
my
up for them.
sister is enjoying your
Defense.
voice.
Again, the
Cheers.
front line is struggling into this raw
W
damage,
sister,
and that's
W
what
sister.
Bucky can do, especially when you have Groot. If you're able to make that pull happen and wall off the zone, the LOS of the
W
heals,
sister,
you're
W
burning
sister.
a ton of cooldowns if you aren't able to get that Vanguard healed back up. Either way,
Surprised you know what that
you're committing
is,
a ton to making that viable solution, and it's tricky here. As
Is
you saw
Saipe
Tap
joining
and
the
Speeder
call?
already for ult in this next fight. If they
I'm
take
down.
point early again, they're going
Is
to be
this
a good
guy,
spot.
It's a good
does he
call, and
want to
honestly,
join, or
tip
are you
the cap
guys
to
just
Envy
lying?
Because their game plan against what was Spark Chief and what I thought was the
I'm
win
down.
on there for FLYQUEST is getting answered by one thing, man. It's the hook, the good old Winter Soldier hook. And Zap
Invite
just doing what he
Valentina.
can. We saw him back on Techie XD in June.
I'm
playing
down.
a lot of Winter Soldier a little bit this time around, but not
Baby,
as
are you
much
down,
from
down,
this
down,
squad.
down,
Looking
down?
forward to it. You're right. The extermination's the way to open up. We'll see who
Space,
the
my
ult
whole
tracking
family's watching
member
your
of
stream in
Envy
the living
is, if
room.
They're keeping track of Zelos
W
and
family, W
Cooper now
family.
pretty far off.
Tell them
But
niggas I said what's up, bro.
play
I mean
aggressive
Nagas. I
here
mean tell them
into
Nagas I said what's up.
Yeah, if there is some good
I'm not
ultra
joining, but I'm
it's
here in
difficult,
spirit.
especially
What's
in
up,
that last fight
Saipe?
with all the chaos. You
What's up, bro?
engage heavy right now. You have to commit, and we'll see if they're able to do that as they're walking forward now. Speedery going to take that space, but will we see that Rage of Ultron come through?
Good, Stanny.
FlyQuest strategist healing for days, trying to take a little bit of damage on the front line, and there is that Rage.
He said the N-word.
No,
No, I didn't, bro. I said Naga. I said Naga, my favorite player on Navi. I didn't say the N-word, bro. Never do that.
Real envy, like no troll.
Good movement by Vision, but not for long as Kaluj.
Yo, can one of my mods snooze the ad incoming? I appreciate that. I appreciate that. W mods. W mods.
Not working the torch. I mean, you saw even there those 2 clicks didn't get the best.
Bro, I heard you're trash singing from 5 streams away. Shut that shit down.
First point with the pressure they had.
Shut down. Man, pull up when it's shut down. Does anyone know what song that is? Man, pull up New York is shut down.
Shortly behind, but Tap. He's thirsty for more, man. He didn't make the impact.
Skepta.
Really only committed Rage of Ultron.
Bro, Skepta's fire, but I gotta add that shit back to my playlist. That boy Skepta.
42% on here for Envy.
I haven't heard a Skepta song since I was like 12.
4 or 5 even. Speedery's almost there again.
Oh my, this guy's a sniper.
Now committing with that invisible boundary. Tap gonna come in.
Space is from India, by the way. What does that have to do with anything? What does that have to do with anything? Damn.
With a follow-up from Vision. Nero gonna trade with energy, but it is not enough as now FlyQuest retake point and are holding on with roughly even all.
Someone give me a sub. I don't want ads. What? This guy thought it was a Kaizen ad stream. With that first time message, like begging for a sub.
Vest and Sparchi. Vest already back around again, and Sparchi.
This is not Kaizen ad stream, bro.
They have now the Jeff. We'll see what they can do. Typically, Vision is able to get so much value. That's all they have to use. If they can get away with that ship and then Cooper maintains hold here.
Bro, chat, I feel like the only thing that can make the grand final Sunday better is Doug being in the call. No? I feel like that's the only thing that could really make me happy about this grand finals championship Sunday.
Wait,
what is the line?
Still, he's kind of more of a
I think it starts on the 27th. Wait, I think it's on the 29th. And then 29th to the 2nd, I think?
Starting off with the Psionic here from Kaluj. Gonna get a few walking. Sparchi moving forward, but just way too much HP. And as I say that, absolutely
Kaluj thought he was the final boss of life with that grab.
Gonna find Kaluj and trade that right back.
They made him? Was one supposed to ult there?
Again, gonna get punted into a wall, but still full HP.
What's happening on this guy's bot?
Oh my! That's massive.
For the side of Vision.
The most adorable triple elim you've seen yet.
Pretty sure there's a play-in stage again.
Vision escaped them from
Ryu, thanks for the Ryu, thanks for the gifted sub. I appreciate that.
And then qualify for a qualifier, and then you qualify again for a qualifier, and then you qualified in the way.
Maybe sharking it out, and just once again has continued to do this against Envy. Envy will win and play the better matchup.
Bring back Claudia.
Finds himself the snap.
And nothing worse than being inside of Jeff's mouth and just hearing him humming sweet tunes as he brings you to your demise. Just terrifying thoughts. Way too quiet in there. As we start off with another fight, Envy going to be starting to commit, but Vest starts off here with a Psionic. Envy holding on to a few ults. Need to commit soon. Nero going to start off here with the dance floor.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? Yo. What is
going
on? What?
No, it's like Risk Rain 2 on my screen. Like, what?
It's Risk Rain, Deadlock, and Val combined in one game.
Dude, it's crazy.
The portal can come through in time. It cannot. And that's a 1-1, folks. Let's go.
Yo, what a fireworks show. I mean, that was absolutely a nuclear test on the middle of the point. Everything
Wait, someone start the timer for this first fight right here. This one's about to be...
That was insanity, Shib, and once again, just a great job to relock.
Popping off right now. Again for this next fight. Envy did come out on top of that first fight, and it's one of those situations that FlyQuest took that point back. Like
yo, Space, what's that Illuminati sign you keep doing?
Occurrence is typically you will have an alt fight advantage, but that just means FlyQuest did what they needed to do and won, being down in alt in some of these fights, and that was everything as we now head in. Roughly even in alt, so there'll be a slight advantage here for Envy as Kaluj will be there shortly behind Speedery, but outside of that,
someone start the timer.
Yeah, I'd like to see how Cooper uses the ult this time around.
What's up, Mia?
Obviously, Kaluj has the same setup as last time. He ended up with the seduction and then got the best of Vest before the Cooper could
I've never seen a group mirror on this map.
Tap now gonna match blow for blow. Omega X-Men for Omega X-Men. It's the Jean Grey battle. Phoenix popping off on both sides. Kaluj has all eyes eyes on him, Al, as the team is going to get a couple locks there, but in the finish, oh, what an early hit there.
Meteor gonna find a two-piece though on Energy and Zelos, and that's gonna turn things back after a
All right,
nice
GG.
trade as
Envy
Nero
won.
finds
You win
Best,
first
and
fight,
that
you
should
guarantee
give
win the
them one
game.
here for Envy.
That's how it works.
FlyQuest were looking really good early on, but an immediate trade there with a huge ult from Speedery and some follow-up. There's a ton of Qs available here for Fly, though. They need to retake in this next fight, and they definitely can do it. Just a
What's
matter
up, Naruto?
If the clutch gene comes through for Envy and holds on, because, you know, if you're able to win this fight right here, down and off, it sets the tone. Window going to be close with that hug as well, the strangling prison, which can be followed up heavy by the team. And we've seen a lot more teams using that invis to use that boundary more offensively. And if you are caught in a Groot ult and you're slowed after the fact, it's very difficult to come out on top.
I'm really impressed here with how Envy's been able to orchestrate their ults. Just even something like the Ultra with the Emma has been what they needed, but it's going to be Vision and a slam down there from Energy right in mid-air. An aerial battle happening before our eyes could get out of Speeder. Now going to go to the Doctor Strange for the quick swap. Now both Vanguards, and there's not going to be a lot of damage. Oh, good job from Cooper keeping the team alive. Vision has 1, 2, throws him off. There's enough space. Goodbye.
Wait, no way. No way. Wait, is he actually building back up? This guy fell off. He thought it was Fortnite.
More time off map for the moment, but Kaluj is able to get back on. That was using Emma Diamond. You can use a 5-meter dash to head back in the direction.
Actually, he thought it was Marvel Rivals by NetEase.
Peter Bond in the chat.
So sometimes it's worth falling, but no, ended up making that play very, very strong.
It looked like Fortnite, man. He was like building walls and trying to get back up through the point, but then, you know, he used the wall that was under him to make another wall, and it just did not go his way.
What a speed stayed on Strange. Is he about to hit Hydron or what? Bingo card today?
Get this team reset and loaded. That's why the Jetpan's so important. They did that every single time against this team.
Shameless.
But not this time around. They do have the Shark at their availability. Now, Zealous, to your point, they do have the invisible.
Who's more racist, Peterbot or Space?
Vest here in the Emma, they can respond though with the window ult to follow.
Yeah, the whole team electing to take an off angle here. Definitely worth doing that instead of always going down main where the team is set up. Here, Vest is going to be available with that Psionic. Using the dash to jump over the walls. A very good play as Monk now is going to be walking Nero very close, but not actually moving quite yet. Good movement there.
Happening,
goes that
I have 5 theory.
Huge strangling. Does that get value? The Venn diagram's out now, but a little better there for the side of
Yo, imagine playing this on a PS4, chat. Imagine playing this on a PS4. Oh, that shit about to fly away.
Gets a pick here, 71% and climbing for Fly, but they are down now in numbers. It's all about stalling for as long as possible.
Bro, if you cap first and top, you guaranteed win, I think.
Well done by Envy.
Like, I've never seen someone cap first and lose.
That throws Jeff right back into the ocean after that one. Wasn't able to rescue the team from there. Sparksheet does have an opening. Each time they've had that ult ship, they have been able to flip the point back. That's pretty much all they typically have needed, especially if they do have energy.
It's all up to Spark
from the above as they continue to rotate towards this high ground. Good pokes already from Tap building up, but Speedery, that's been there.
What up, Boo? What's up, Service Boy? Thank you for the prime. I appreciate that. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. Much love, much love, much love.
Play there, just trying to take Speedery out of the sky, and ended up working for them. That was great focus, but the amount of dedication it takes to get Speedery out of the sky is definitely something to think about. It's just a lot of distraction as we start up again here for Envy with that Rage of Ultron. Crystals go out there. Cooper, one of, if not the best Loki in the game right now. RB obviously doing one of the same things for 100 Thieves. We'll see shortly. Comes in with the end
Oh my god. Oh my.
Strangling prison. You'll see walls placed behind. Some good follow-up as Window now finds Cooper, but Vest trades that right.
Wait, Black
is
one, no?
Who's gonna be the next
yeah.
What is this box? Yo.
Strategist down here for Fly puts the advantage on Envy, but as I say that, Vest
they probably won this fight.
and that's another huge
actually, I don't know.
It's gonna be close.
Sparks TP back.
They have double sport ult though.
Just making your way through the haunted woods, walls everywhere, trying to find a player, and it's Vest on top with 2 with energy full. That now makes it every fight that they've had that ult.
It's going down to the wire. The greatest show in the world.
Over to the Strange. Great job there finding the best of it.
And just TPing. We cancel that.
But they got it done now. 86% in climbing. You're gonna have Kaluj bring that portal to the point. He's gonna hop in first there for the team. Spark Chief to follow a little bit behind now. Going
way late on that.
Everybody collapsing. Vision does have the difference maker though here.
Who's gonna hit the bigger Strange ult? Kaluj or Spark?
Answer to this swallow.
I feel like Sparky should have walked back and then used TP if they lost.
Which is fortunate for the side of Envy, but Vision has had a ton of success with these ults as of late.
Oh, that's a big. That might be the dagger. That kill right there.
Is this the dagger?
Oh, he died.
Wow.
Tap Vision almost clutching up there with the 3-piece. Good.
Wait.
No, they still got it, no?
And what do you know, 99-99, map 3 on Dom.
Wait.
This is the battle we were
Wait,
looking for.
wait, Kalush. Oh my god!
No, I think that was Windows ult. Like, they're all ulted by Groove.
For FlyQuest once again, but
Like,
Kalu
Kalu's
showing
killed
why
them all.
he is the
Oh,
favorite in this
whoa,
game. Spark
what's happening?
the opposition strange for
Spark,
strange.
it's Spark's turn. Hold. Does he get that?
Making their way back. Cooper has the
Energy's
coffee
on Spidey.
into the
What?
as Heroes can be close though to what they need.
What is happening?
Hello, Spider-Man, what are you doing in here? It's the gray, it's the lower.
Whoa, you gotta hit those. You gotta hit those, bro. You gotta hit those.
Oh,
you gotta hit those. You got it. Whoa,
Spider.
Whoa.
An OT like this, and it's gonna be energy. But unfortunately, getting here and now the stall being the whole team here kind of puts them at a disadvantage.
Oh.
Coming in and committing heavy. Nero tries to get off.
That was good.
He's gonna find that in trade as they're up again. Trying to get a
What am I? Go for the. Yeah. Oh, that's a kill. That's a kill. That's a kill. Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god.
This guy's a
That is
true.
just wild to witness.
Oh, does he get that? Oh, he can't hit speed for shit. He cannot hit him. Oh!
What the fuck is happening?
He gets 1-2 swallowed up. Oh no, there's another, but that's gonna be fine because that's happening at the hands of his own player there once again.
What the fuck?
happening?
Spidey carry! Oh shit!
How did Envy lose?
Disgusting Spider-Man play. I'm not gonna lie.
Kalush killed like
Energy
4
able
after
to
the
build
Groodle.
that all after 2 huge picks and going to
Nah,
clutch
Spidey's
up
meta.
with the team.
Spidey's that character.
Dude, a battle there.
When he gets MVP. Nah, that's tough. That's tough. That's tough.
The web jab that was
We
moving
needed
it.
that,
That
I'm
was
not
so
gonna lie.
perfectly done.
Now it's
Yeah,
looking
I know they're boom bad after
What a
using that too.
performance as
Now
we take a
it's
look at
looking
43,000
questionable.
damage from him.
Might have to take the
And
final
that's what
boss
they've
out of
got to do to
wrestling, bro.
continue this thing. We knew it
With
was going
Khaled.
to be an
Oh, golly.
If you focus on strategy like that, it opens up the window.
What?
for
They
something
banned
like
Strange
to play
first.
Torch, if it didn't really think about is, you know, I talked about
They
Fly
banned
maybe disrupting
Loki.
the triple strat, but they do a great job. And you know, we talked about how both these teams can run that triple.
Ban
triple very
Loki,
well.
protect
But
Groot,
one of the
protect
best opening
Strange.
in the triple triple is Fly.
Protect
They are
Manus.
really
It's
showing
good.
with energy on that Moon Knight Storm.
What do you think about these
And
bans?
that's one of the few teams big counter
Bro,
here
that
to
I
the
like
triple. If
was
you can
some
just
analyst
follow
or something.
seconds, we talked
Weird.
about
This is a
speed
weird
running
ass
results.
draft.
Let's see how fast.
It's been razor thin
Tick,
already.
tick,
Should love to see it
tick,
here
tick,
as we
tick,
have
place.
Window
What was
going
that? I
on
don't
the
even know what
Venom.
it
If
said.
there's a man that can match Spark Chief on the Venom,
I know that app. I actually know.
look at the opposition energy.
This guy got all the fucking little jingles down.
Very
Brain dead.
interesting, man. I mean, yeah, I know it's home court, but the Thor on the defense approach is very fun.
Yeah, again with Fly, we will likely see that Moon Knight comp, but it won't be until they're attacking into the triple. For now, they're running something more traditional. But as I say traditional, you kind of mentioned it. Thor there is going to be looking to try to chase
Thor
down
on
these
D.
off-angle plays. Thor has a ton of movement and a
What- what- no, no, you can
self-sustain
press
kit.
E or
And
what's going on?
What was that?
Spark Chief just kind of drawing some fire. Going to be juking around all over the point and just playing on that natural
Waiting for
cover.
that
Windows
dive.
back in the fight. Numbers evened out here.
Way
Now looking towards
jinx
Tap,
for that
who
dive.
is sleeping there. The spin down here from Speedery should be falling
Maximizing
incredibly
all
quickly.
his team ups with
Yeah,
that
look for
TP
now
out play
Collusion
rivals
Window to
your
be diving
way.
that back line. The strategist is what they're going to try to just give life a living hell as they try to continue to find success. So far, doing a great job of rotation. You know who's the perfect hero, though?
Is
to prevent
Doug in the
that?
call? I
It's the
wish.
Thor,
I
you know?
wish he was.
Great
I
appeal and
wish.
Getting back to the team, and so able to do that here and put up the front line whenever he throws down the Thunder Lightning now, pushing forward to the Extermination yet again, but Nero answering the call, which I do like him a bit better there on the Ultron, especially with Speeder doing what he
Envy's
does.
actually like
It can actually
They're
use
pushing.
Thor to cancel some of these ults in the
They're
sky
pushing
with some
P.
great timing.
Digging in 'em?
You know, I wouldn't put it past these teams to be able to do that, but that would be a pretty cool thing to see. But at the current moment, Envy are still
they're
moving
actually
this
like
thing forward without
inserting
a
inside of
ton
them.
of,
Yo,
stall
Space,
here.
you're gonna
As I
play
say,
ranked
now,
after the
immediately
grand
they're gonna
finals,
go
right?
That's gonna commit to with the
Yeah,
side.
push for rank one. Woo.
Walk them. Envy gonna
Yeah,
match up with
so
Window.
it's,
Why not
Cat thought he was
Speeder as
Retzi
well,
with
too?
that.
Soon to be making it 3 here. Speedery dealing a ton
That's
of
what
damage.
Retzi
That
says.
goes
Not
out,
a
but it's not gonna
Chenzo.
last long as Vision gets chased down here with the Galactic Legend.
The flip the dip he found.
What?
The shark
Who just
with
booping
ease,
them
and
off
yeah,
the
that was
point?
just a perfect ult battle there from Envy answering the call. I mean, if you look at Month, he had every bit of use out of
got that cap on him.
ultimate from Rocket, usually instantly deleted. Not this time around. Tap's gonna go with
Kalu's
the one
got that cap.
And Envy.
Stanny, you're an op. I saw you sub to Riley. Nah, Stanny. Wait. But Claudia. That means that you were in Riley's chat watching her stream. Nah, nah, that's crazy.
A lot of presence on point, and I do think things like Magneto in this moment wouldn't be bad to eat something like Speeder.
Nah, you sitting watching that stream, writing down how to get better at cloak. Fuck, I wouldn't have ulted like that.
Looking up at Month, bang comes down.
Yo.
Bro's destroying the property.
You get off Thor now, bro. I'll allow it.
You gotta look at the card at the moment. It ain't moving anywhere. But still, some big picks there as Tap comes back in the fight after being picked off. Window gonna find Vision.
Get off,
and
bro.
at this point, Envy are still keeping that momentum. And
you have my
really,
permission, bro.
Being held up here.
All right, the Thor experience, I think, is over. I mean, Envy has already started in 5th gear, and I think you said it best. There's just... There's not a lot they're able to do here to prevent what has just been perfect ult play. Has really been the difference here of what Tap was opening up. Speeder just chasing down with that precision. And we always call him the #1 flyer here in America. Probably the world, honestly, when it comes to what he's able to do. Best out kicking forward, trying to prevent what has been an onslaught of violence from Envy. Nero finding
actual good rocket ult, like he put it around the corner.
Yeah, and out goes that Sia there from Month. Speeder is available with the Galactic Legend Cooper to start the dance floor now. Also very strong there, although the
he was watching film, the watch party film last night.
That Luna owning that space, bringing out the dance floor. There's that Galactic Legend as soon as it ends, like counting
all
that
fours.
out.
Oh!
Want to count to essentially 10 now, no longer 12, and then immediately press that Q button. It's all about tracking these ults, even when they're going on, and then trying to make a play right after them, though he's suspecting it, and Month gonna bring back Speeder quickly. Here goes the crack impact.
They got shit on.
Nero gonna commit as well. With a 2-3-1.
They got Thor now.
I'll allow you to get off Thor now.
Chad, should you get off Thor now?
Take point 2 with a
you have my permission.
Yeah, you got Jay's permission. Alright, wait.
I'm telling you, this is what I love to see. We constantly Nero, when they switch over to the Ultra, it allows the double duelists to do their thing, and that is what
Cap banned? Why doesn't he play like Cap or something?
Being a demon on the sidelock. Heck, when he was playing for Techie XD ship, that was the reason they punched their ticket so far, was the sidelock play from that man alone. Now he's joining one of the best teams in America, and that's what you get, a recipe for disaster.
Ooh. And we start up again here.
On that.
Kaluj going to make that switch to the Cap. Saw some success.
Oh, bang! Ooh, Yashi.
That one does find a pick there on the Speedery, and that's what they're looking for.
Got red beacon out.
Still going to be holding on to this Thor pick for the current moment, and the damage boost is out. No ults available here for Fly. Going to be holding on to that Sia. Energy, though, going to find a pick in the neutral, and that should buy them some time.
This guy's behind us. We got to clear this.
Picks in the neutral are so valuable, folks. Think of it this way. If you're down an ult advantage and you find a pick, the team typically has to drop back together unless they're really committed to trying to make a play happen, and then at that point your alt charge gap is now reduced, and that is the value of finding neutral picks, and that's why some of these heroes, like even Daredevil, who get picks in the neutral, are so valuable.
What do you think about that rocket placement right there?
Snowball of what is Energy going to get back into this Kraken impact, and there we go. They have to focus now on that rocket ult to bring that ready to rock. That's going to open the door for
Energy. Thought he had a fucking extendo on that hook. Okay, we force out invis, now we go in there.
I wonder, do these people think?
But FlyQuest needs to back.
Does Month ever think in his head? Wait, this is the 30th time I put the ult down and instantly died. How can I fix this? Maybe put it behind my team. Or what?
Tap and Nero.
Wow. I mean, this is obscene, and again, we talk about how these folks can play so many different heroes. Nero on the Ultron still finding so much value.
FlyQuest getting out ulted, like out ulted every time.
Fight's getting early picks, but it just doesn't matter as Envy seems to just keep
the same thing that happened on second happened on third. Wait, Venom was open that whole time. Wait, no, Spark is throwing. What? Tab and Venom were open that whole time?
You're chasing down only two very avoidable strategies.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Ultron. Zelos going to find Speedery early, and that puts them up a number as Vest going to start the Psionic. Insane movement by Tap to stay away from it, but does fall in the end. Zelos now Energy retaking position, but they're still.
Alright, can't wait to see his Raccoon ult. Let's see if he learns after the 40th fucking time.
It allows Vision now to charge right back up. Energy was able to save his. They opened up with Zelos in the neutral, as you just said, and that let them get a little bit of life, because if they didn't get anything started there, it was just going to be Envy coming right back around with the ult charge. The ult economy's back. It's both teams good for his own.
Now you could put the ult top left. You know what I mean?
Continues. Vest trying to stay alive. Soulbound ready. Vision though, he's the ticket. Can he stay alive?
Like, if you put a top left right now, it'd be good.
I just want to call out how crazy this comp is for Envy to play your own game composition where everyone has some sort of self-ability.
Put it in the middle.
Nice. Good
that shit.
All the time. Instead, play your own
good boy. Just throw it like a grenade at them.
What they're dealing with here, and out we go early with the dance of the butterfly. The cutterfly is not able. Oh, Psych, I lied. Vision goes down. Zapper available as Energy trades that back to Speedery. Well, now Speedery is going to be on that Psylocke, and Window going to find a pick to match it back. Envy going to be even in numbers once again, but this time they will be up a strategist, but FlyQuest has a spawn advantage incredibly close.
That's a good point on the cost of the self-survival. Love to switch off from Speeder, go back now to the Yokai Slayer. Energy looking for what he can get. The reset won't be there, but instead it's Tap with the 1-2, but erasing that wipe into a potential win is Vision. 28 seconds already, mortal victory, slowing down what has been the onslaught thus far, and there's the seduction.
Who's got a controller with that spin?
For a second, and he does escape.
What was that?
Now, the rotation.
All right, Monk, that's another ult. Let's see how fast it dies. Start the timer when it fucking puts it down.
Yeah, I think they're doing a good job here. Again, only
11 seconds. Where's he gonna put it?
Where's it?
It's their fight to lose as
He ults next.
Gonna be looking towards their back line, just distracting. Out goes Bond. Out goes the dance from Cooper.
Top right.
No ults available just yet for the side of Fly.
Yep, 3 seconds.
Gets bursted in a moment's
What
notice.
a
The next
noob,
patch will give you 20% more damage. So that might have changed things in this current patch if that were the case. Tap though with the melee animation cancel, going to force some play out of the back line, but still holding on as Kaluj gets a pick out of Vest.
Should we put it like behind payload, maybe around the wall a little bit, so like they can only shoot it from that one angle, or no?
No, we're good. We're good.
Up in this moment on the last few seconds and guarantee the retake's there, but not for long. As Sparkchief goes down again, and that should be it. Yes, it is. 3 points pushed.
Like in his last 40 ults, like his whole uptime is like 1 minute. If I ulted 40 times, it'd be like 30 minutes.
Absolutely holding it fast, and I gotta say, FlyQuest, at least you got that down 2-0.
It's actually like pissing me off, these ults though.
It felt like a Doom match out there.
Why the fuck was this guy on Thor for that long?
Yeah, he actually had Cap and Venom open. We can get off Thor now, by the way,
We'll see.
Playing for uptime. Oh, so Spark is playing Thor for my uptime.
We allow it. We allow it.
Oh, wait. W Spark. Thank you, I appreciate that. He's trying to make it long. He's trying to make it long. I just drank a whole Celsius at 8 p.m. Have I lost my mind, chat? I just finished a Celsius at 8 p.m. by the way. Am I going insane? Am I going insane?
Yeah, and really against
Shit, about to be fucking filling out of my mouth.
Get rid of Loki there for Cooper. Love the way they open things up for them. No portal back. They can't play Strange either. Vision's gonna have to be on all cylinders here, clicking as they continue. They do have access to the Jeff if they so choose. Great match.
Vision looking weird today.
Have to rely on the old-fashioned way. Vision was this role for Shroud X back in the day. Just the absolute punisher that is
the character customization or what? When you woke up
over here on the master. A magnetism pushing slowly. Sparkchief though continues on the Thor, but it's me Window with the first pick on Energy.
Energy had 73% when he fell, though.
We get off Thor whenever you want.
Almost immediately, but look at Cooper. I mean, look at Nero.
He's actually swapping. We actually listen.
Off the rip here, almost 30 seconds across the board, but not quite there yet as the fight is slowed up and everyone is dropping back to spawn. Nero gonna hold the site, has the Rage of Ultron. He's gonna launch it now towards the backline. Good movement by Vision, but will it
What's up, Jack?
No. Good pick there by Nero and movement to keep that team healthy and turning that towards the friendly at the end. And we will
there's
see
one.
Fight here for FlyQuest.
What? This guy's legit. Thought it was that one Hulk POV we watched that day. Just kept left clicking. Oh, he died through the ult. Oh,
he got red.
Shot.
Oh, look at that rocket. Instantly dead, by the way.
No connection there. They come up
like Phoenix ulted it, but still.
Follow-up. Vanguard's at least getting a little bit of that space and pressure made, but the relentlessness of this Cap and this Ben Grimm. What a way for Thing, Window, and Kaluj get it done.
Vision, a nice pick there on the Window to clean that up, but this is what they're looking for, folks. They bought enough time there, roughly a minute and a half, a little over that, and now they're going to retake right here.
This is the fastest TP in history.
This is why Triple is so strong in saving that Strange. Again, just going to buy them more time and guarantee this second and third fight. The question is, can they hold it for a while? Right up here, we see Kaluj committing with a freedom charge. Everybody else dropping back for the side of FlyQuest, who is getting chased down by Kaluj. But it's going to stay healthy with some good teamwork. Kaluj going to have to
aggroing 18 people.
Push them all the way back.
Yeah, and just great ult tracking because they knew Vision had this ult here and everyone's trying to keep him alive, but it's going to be Kaluj trying to die early, and they did so correctly. But they did get the rotate, able to get Nero out of there. They got the respawn.
Good respawn beacon tap.
Vision. Being 2020 years,
Jesus.
Goes up Vez, but the diamond kickback continues to try to find success, just kicking air, hoping that the enemy shows through. But now it's Kalush out of here.
What the fuck was that?
Oh!
Chat, Window looking like me out there. Can I get a retweet?
Coming in, Window gonna be changing up on that Magneto with the big dunk.
Alright, you get off Thor now. I allow it.
This guy's still swinging at the air.
The card's won. The card's won.
What is this guy doing? He thought he was like role-playing Asgard and shit. This is my home.
Alright, you get on this character now.
But again, 1 minute on the clock, not even to the ramp yet. This is exactly what MV looks for.
Where's that ult? Let me see. I want to see if it's actually good. Okay, that's actually like decent. No, if he's been no, he could have put it right.
Lights out now on that Punisher, using that shoddy to deal a ton of damage.
Like I thought they were gonna fight up with it, then it would have been good.
And now FlyQuest up in numbers and in ult, so likely we'll have the opportunity to press through on this next fight. It's all about can they win with this advantage, or will Month and Speedery, Nero, and maybe Kalush be able to come back with
ults? 0 for 20 on their ults.
You
got one good one.
Got to win 3, nearly 4 fights, right? I mean, Window even made it an additional fight with that 2-piece and 2-pointer he shot there.
Can't lose this.
Off the paint, but there's Kalush ready to jump in, going to make it even harder for them. And as you highlighted, yeah, I mean, you've got the seduction into the Thor ult, but Visual will be right around. They know who to go after first here as the Disappear comes up. Throws it down, and there he's
the grass got ulted.
He could have hit like 4 people, but he like decided to hit 2.
Yeah, now we're going to commit.
Yo, fight! Thanks for the prime.
But at this point, down 2 numbers and huge numbers. That is, the Speedery not able to use that Eye of Agamotto is tough. Kalush going to commit with the Freedom Charge.
Oh,
the team
fuck
trying to
is
happening?
happening?
Is dealing a ton of damage, but will it be enough? Yes, it is. That's 2. Do I see 3 out of the sky now? As the
thought this shit was like Gale rank POV.
A little bit of time at this point. It is OT. Just going to reset as a team and fly. 1.
By a thread there, right?
All right, they did it. Classic in the chat. Classic. They did it.
I mean, looking at it, that is as good as a first.
They did it. We got a map on our hands.
Point 2 always is where I think Envy shines the best.
What was that?
How quickly they took it. Just such a
you know you don't like that?
No, I never seen that
trying to deal with Venom and Captain over and over. It's just so hard and complete sustain for them as they're just trying to get Window out of here, get some space.
I ain't never seen that
as
before.
They're trying now to make their way under. Zelos does have the visual boundary to give them that aggression.
Get excited for Month on Rocket now.
Zelos with a pick there on Window, putting them up a number once more. Make that come through. So again, back to 1. His energy is kind of on 1 right now.
Chenzo.
That ult available. And Song Speedery going to match it right back, but the
is that a good invis ult? Like, do you like that?
The answer is that we'll just
like, wait.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I hate that shit. We're like people like manufacture their brains. Yeah. Like if this guy presses Q, I press Q no matter what. I feel like that's so newbie in my opinion. It's like the most newbie shit ever. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I think that shit is like unbelievable new.
The opening pick and does so. Cooper out of there is a big one to start that off because that is going to shut down that ult coming now. And just around the corner, Spark Chief to follow. Only 1 minute and 9 with it.
We gotta stop the card. We gotta stop the card, guys.
You know, they're there, but they got
if he landed that.
Vision can open the window.
Yeah, and the tricky part here now is they're kind of staggering Fly on purpose, but as I say that, Vision may be able to take this disadvantage, and Month gonna bring back Speedery quickly and still hold that on as MV still has priority. I cannot believe Fly is still on this point here, even through all of those picks, and they still are, as Vision now is gonna find Speedery and put the numbers back in their favor while they make it 2 on the window. Tap trades back, but Spark Chief gonna find Kalush, and this is likely gonna go.
It feels like Envy's like.
They can still win.
Again, though, numbers are so low. It's tap on point.
Envy's like just playing for card time almost, the way that they're playing. Like they're just like 2 people die and then the other guys just get on the card.
RPG, like how was he still alive? And then decided to use the ult there.
Still on this shit.
As you were saying, they were kind of playing with their food, allowing there to have some stagger. But when Vision gets 1, make it 2, and it continues. That allows everyone to move forward, and most importantly, Cooper's ult. They have Spark Chiefs to move in on. Zelos, shortly behind.
He could literally put it top left in the tree corner.
Nope. And go ahead and jump back to the team, but it's going to be the quick dip.
What?
Vision, their biggest threat.
No, Mon needs to be investigated. What is that ult?
He said investigated.
Gonna bring that window right right
This
back.
guy
Again,
threw the
numbers even
ult
down
in
as
their
Nero
whole
starts off with the
team,
range of
in the
Ultron,
middle
pulling
of
out
their whole
cells, and
team.
sometimes that's enough value, folks. If you are on Ultron, you will get off quicker than those strategies typically. So at least at the current patch, try to make something happen. Psylocke now
Oh
going
my,
to be
this guy
getting
is
here
like
from
the
Tap,
counter
but
dive
immediately gets
bird.
dunked out of the sky from Energy. His vision
Wait,
again here.
just get off
Punisher
Raikou.
showing why
It's
Punisher's
essentially
better
like a
in the
useless
last
support if you
season
play like
here,
that, bro.
and now is
It's not
popping
even
up and
like
doing a
worth.
ton of work in this fight.
Wow, I mean, just absolutely clutching
At that
the
point, we're
veins
just
to
playing
get
for
that thing
speed's
pulled
team
together.
up.
And as you highlighted, I mean,
They know they got a
so
touch,
much
right?
off these reses from Month, but
Just play
hasn't
something
been
with
enough. They've been
support
able
ult,
to
bro.
find the quick picks there, especially in the hands of Vision. Energy finally getting on the Olympic.
They have no support ults for this guy's
push
ult.
them forward.
For
Goats
speed.
now yelling. Point is calling. Sherbas, we might find
What?
ourselves
Why is he
again, another
ulting?
3-3,
It's so
but the
obvious
legendary
that they're all
in the
gonna
sky,
peel.
Spittery forcing the good rotation. This is a great job, a good comms from FlyQuest, finding an
corner
angle
like a
to protect themselves here. And Chip, you got the piece of the abyss waiting though for
stuffed up
Windows.
in
here.
there.
One could get a good ult right here, like at the back of these
That
stairs
was
right here,
beautiful
like
play,
right where
great call
Speedly
out
is
there.
kind of
The
back
team just
more than.
resorting to going
That
back
would be
into the
max win on
alleyway,
the left of
unit
it. You know what I mean? So
come
get
back
that
in, do
bro.
not use any ults to counter,
Yeah.
not
Whoa, whoa,
necessary,
whoa,
but
it's a
Window
grenade.
is gonna find one,
It's
two
a
now.
LOS
Oh,
ult.
I think they just use it for like hard diving or something.
Yeah, just to
Nah,
get
man,
the
it's just
damage.
bad. I think it's just bad. Because you can do the same thing if you put it up top, you know what I mean? Right where Speedily was standing up
Yeah,
top.
yeah,
you
yeah, I
put
know
it
what you
there,
mean, I know what you
like,
mean.
they all get it.
Yeah.
You don't need to like suicide.
Like you're
the
not
fucking
maximizing the range on it.
Magical comeback from Spider-Man and friends. It's done. It's sealed.
Yeah.
It's delivered. It's Envy making this thing a statement and just a fire opening they
Guys,
have.
we might have a banger on our hands here.
Look there on Nero's cam.
That
Again,
was
just so locked in.
something.
Not
That
even
wasn't
that.
mad.
No
I don't really
happiness.
know
More so
what
just
just
like, all right, we
happened.
did what we needed to do. That was our map. Let's keep moving. And that's what these two teams are doing right now. They are so locked in.
Was that like an outdraft? Chat, was that an outdraft? I think they might have got outdrafted.
And you got to think about
Let me see this fucking shit, bro. Like, let me see this shit. They protected Groot. They banned Groot. And they banned Strange. Cap. Venom is open. Cap is open. Wait, wait, I fucked up. What was this guy's stats?
What we needed to do. The Thor.
What was Sparky's?
Nice.
27,000 damage, 5 fucking hits. Yeah, I don't know.
That might just be a little.
FlyQuest, they went from being
I mean, I understand why he's playing Thor is because, like, they know that all they're trying to do is stall cart, and the other tanks that he has to play don't do any damage. So it's like, yeah, I think the only fucking option he has is to play Thor. Otherwise, he would play Groot there. But, like, I think, because it's like, the other options are Cap and Venom, and they don't do any damage. Like, so he's playing, like, just to, like, get people off cart and shit. But I don't know. There's not really any other tank for him to pick. Because they banned Strange and they banned Groot, which are, like, 2 good damage tanks. I'm not sure. I actually don't know what he's supposed to play there. It's weird. I think that was just a good draft by Envy. Envy did the same bans that, like, VP does. That's, like, what VP did to Citadel, and that shit caught them hella off guard in the EMEA finals. Like, they banned, like, the tanks that you use on spawn hold and spawn break. And then they have no idea what to play. That was a good draft. Alright, let's pay attention to the draft here. The draft is very important. Run Hall of Dajalia, double Manus ban. The draft is very important. Alright, double Manus ban, Flame Guy, Jeff Protect. What are we liking here? Like, Ultron Protect or Jeff? What are we thinking about that?
This guy thought he was like an NBA analyst.
What is the Shark DD cam?
Gaethje, but that guy might not even last 10 seconds. But I'm not even trolling.
100% that guy's getting knocked out. That's not fight. I think he said, like, if he gets knocked out that another time, like, he's not fighting anymore.
It's guaranteed that's ending like first round, by the way. We might have to max bet on that.
Staring at you with no remorse, it just makes it a little more scary. As you see, Energy again going to be on that torch on the high side here in the Portal playoff rip, bringing us back a few seasons from Kalush.
It is spooky season here, man. It's a dolls for me, man. That's what gets me. All right, they jump into the portal. It's gonna be Kalush.
Wait, so is it true that he's actually getting a divorce?
You're gonna be able to find his off picks.
I don't know.
Is that a lie?
There's that red speaking once again. So
That's just
The
funny,
only
like,
thing
with
I
the
saw
nail
was
clip.
like an Instagram reel of like that was saying like Sugar Sean like
Yeah, like hard trolling.
It's just like,
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
the dumbest shit I ever watched.
Painting the field, to give him that speed
Like,
boost, to give him
so
that quick
stupid.
hit of healing. Now looking for more. Good positioning here. You're gonna have to see Sparky
And then
rotate down.
he put it in my butt. Shama! Tight fucking troll.
Rocket and Ultron again for Envy leading that charge. Speedery now going to be up there as well at 50. And you look over at Fly, not as much of an answer.
Who made that edit, bro? That is like brain dead.
As soon as that comes through to try to make
I think I saw another one.
Or will they just try to match back? And that's
like,
the tricky
like,
part of right now. You never really want to engage
Gilead
with the
told Curry
strategy.
like shoot on her and then she
more
divorced
so
her.
for defensive opportunities.
Everyone just ball sack esports.
Yeah, anything could make up anything.
Very burstable ultimate, and
like we could make something out crazy. We just thought of it.
Looks like Envy does have ult advantage, and they are going to start with Nero, and that is the right choice there on Ultron, right to the back line, as there's no solution quite yet.
Again, Speeder's able to just dodge and patch his Houlihan against Energy there in the sky. And really good, quick need for speed for Energy, but unable to get the connection. Speedery, though, with the
bad way. Envy's actually looking decent.
Previously, but now it's going to be the dance from Speedery, and they continue to get it done. What a absolute dominant, quick performance.
You like that one?
To get it
in like a legit 3v fucking 6.
Yeah, like the ult is bad, but like if I were to put it down, like I'd do top right, like on the back side of top right. You know what I mean?
To make sure that you can actually get value out of this portal, it might buy them a few seconds, but oh wow, not even able to do that. I think it was a body block situation there, but a ton of commitment of ults there too is even more of a win here for Envy on the attack as Energy tries to start off with a supernova, and they just could not get through that portal.
They hit the double body block from the TP.
Point one, right? I mean, not only did you get the first wipe, you lose the portal, you lose a lot of what you
his
try to put in.
lips,
You
bro.
gave
Thought
them
it was Sin
ult
City.
Waiting for that finals, licking his chops, excited to bring the belt on remix.
I mean, that's exactly how you want to play this thing out. And again, Energy just has
Bro cannot contain himself thinking about that.
Not an easy thing to answer. And that had him switch off at last. I'm going to stay there as Tap does find himself low. Energy going to get the best of it, and that least is going to give them plenty of momentum here.
I don't hate that rocket ult.
To win back.
Make them kill faster. Yeah, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. That is good to ult, just to guarantee that they kill them before the TP gets off. So you're actually not wrong.
In the sky here, Nero. You see that res over on the left side. That's
creative with that res beacon spot.
That rocket res really well done, and they clearly didn't have eyes on that, as it is kind of in a doorway there. So take that in the ladder with your month. Well done there. Envy,
Space rooting for Envy is like Luca rooting for the Mavs. Yo, Fitzy, thanks for the gifted sub. Enjoy that Daredevil badge. I appreciate that gifted. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
Where's the ult? It actually looks like it's in a good position. Yeah, that's actually not bad. Even though like
they hard disengage that shit.
The timing of him putting it down was bad, but like it's all good. The placement was good.
To push forward. Kalush, though, did give them more space. Continues to open up the lane in the passage for this point to take. Looking at Zealous and Vision, though, they have plenty as the shields up, goes up, ready to go, but it's going to be Tap raining down from heaven above, throwing it down. The Phoenix Falls does not get the follow-up from the teammate. And right now, it is FlyQuest just trying to find some sort of pace against this team.
Yeah,
okay.
FlyQuest is a team that has been just riding a wave this whole tournament, but right now a little bit on their heels is Envy with this more, unique composition that they've been running with the
Space Mr. Shrek says hi.
Working out for them as their team is just very much
focused on their
game, and everybody is getting a ton of value with these ults. So again, FlyQuest, a team that is incredibly strong, need to try to adapt.
Only chat, this guy's not banned in. Oh, he threw another grenade.
Jeff has been huge in the past. Zelos is going to be on that rocket. Cooper on the Luna, very close to ult as well. It's all about stalling now. Vision may need to use the HGF to buy some time, and here comes the dunk in by Window, and there is that ult as I had discussed. Tap though gonna find a pick onto Vest and put them up a number. Eating the back line, able to find one, is able to escape there from the side.
Yep,
Tap back. Speedery is gonna find Zelos, and again Envy up in numbers.
Wait, Speedily is
lock the fuck in. Holy shit.
Just say right
he's
now,
doing some things for that.
But just how clear cut they're able to get the other out. Window just got rid of that.
And this character is getting buffed. Next batch.
4.5 with Rocket getting better. Tap, Kalush get the best of it yet again. Point 2 going to them with ease. I mean, 2 minutes, 56 seconds. You would think there's a world more. They've been able to have a little bit longer sustain on the back end. Energy now switching back over.
That's gonna be perma-ban. But chat, if you ban Psylocke for speed, that means they can protect Hella. And they can get Cal on Hella. And then who's gonna play Namor? Is Speed or Tap play Namor?
He is obviously insane, and it did force a few ban outs in the past, but yeah, I think they're trying to find a solution for the back backline as there's so much pressure by
He's got salty. I farmed him in a ring game and perma-banned me. Should I perma-ban him, Indy, or what?
Look at each other, making sure your vanguards in the front don't get a lot of
I'd
attention.
ban him.
And then they can just free space here, and that's what Envy's
That
been
is
doing so
definitely
well.
not the reason why this guy's perma-banned, by the way. I care about a ring game.
What is that?
He's just
What do you
brain
do?
dead. He's just brain dead. Like this guy comes in the chat hard begging, yo, duel me, add me the call, and then like we play rank games with him, and he's just like, no, you're so dog shit, fuck your community, fuck you space. Like I'm like, what's happening? He's like, fuck you in your chat, you piece of shit. And then he comes in my chat, why does nobody like me? Like why does nobody like what? Like Melly's in the fucking chat.
We always see that come to light, but yeah, for me it was the answer against Speedery. What a way to shut down that has been Psylocke doing his
Someone
best
said
job
I
playing
can show you the
spy here,
document
being
on
up
him.
close,
He's
constantly
just
in the
a
back
bad
line.
person.
Hey,
Bro got a
just
document on this guy. This guy got the fucking files on this guy.
Oh, this guy threw another Granada.
And the Sia is out, and that's a huge eye. Will they be able to get a pick? Nero gonna find Zelos. Vision goes down. He goes out. Cooper falls as well. As Month is out there with the rocket.
Yo, Marble, thanks for the tier 1, bro. I appreciate that. Oh, is he gonna get it? Oh, he did the same thing where he didn't like.
Yeah, he has to go up.
Yeah, he has to go up on that door.
If he goes up a little though, I feel like they could sneak in like bottom left or bottom right of it.
Yeah. You have to get it like perfect, I feel like.
It's gonna require a
Look at that.
It looks like one was able to get through.
Yeah, they should be
They
able
all
to touch
got
here
out
either
'cause he,
way.
like,
Spark
rushed
Chief, I
it.
was going to say, didn't love that ult at first, but actually ended up being the difference maker to at least have that point sustained a little longer. And that was a huge one at that, because look who is ready for the ult. The impact to the show, the quick damage swap off, but you're going to have that.
Oh my! Go three.
Are you kidding me?
The combo with the venom.
Think Remix is watching with the war eyes right now, or what?
100%.
Yo, we're banning Cyphers. We're banning Cyphers.
And just like that, Envy are gonna walk this puppy
Energy
home
just
and
ulted
get
and
all 3
spawned.
points.
Wait, that's
Yo,
2-1, by
Tiny,
the way.
thanks for the
That
sub.
was a good foot.
Marble,
That's
thank you for the
like
sub. Yo, thank you guys for the
foot.
sub, bro. I appreciate that. Can I get a W on the chat?
Can
Can I get a W on the chat? Thank you guys.
So that's done. I mean, that
Appreciate
was
that, appreciate
insane.
that, appreciate
Finding both
that.
the strategists first with the 1-2 click. That's
Thank
what's
you, everybody.
happened to him.
Thank you,
I mean,
everybody.
it's
Thank
just
you,
like
everybody.
pick
That
your
is
poison
bad,
in the
kid.
shift, and Nero. This is the comp for them. You're right. It has been so unique.
Yo,
With Phoenix
Big
going down
S,
4.5
let's
here,
grab a
I
coffee
fear it that
sometime.
much more as we
That
head
guy's
into
back.
land, but
The
right now,
coffee guy is
Blasted
back.
dispatcher, we're gonna see Energy. He always does this shit. Whenever Silence popping off on one side, Energy's like, all right, fuck.
We're chilling.
What's
we're
up,
chilling,
Rado?
we're
What's up? What's
chilling.
up?
Yeah, Energy
You got
has
that,
some
bro. Let me
very
know how the
strong
coffee
doors, but
goes.
again,
What's up,
Envy on
Kingzor?
this comp are looking so dominant, and that may,
good, guys.
take some, influence here as we go to the next banning phase.
How are they winning with Rocket Ultron? Rocket Ultron is good, bro. It's good.
They're running the same.
The reason why Rocket Ultron is good is because it's hard to kill. Like, there's no one for you to kill on their team.
Finals, and one of those cool combinations we don't see a lot, but I gotta show that Feast of the Abyss there with the Dance of the Butterfly, and both of them
Doug tapped into my chat, but I think he's doing it like his 30 minutes of TikTok scrolling before he joins, you know? Like farming up the brain rot. Celsius, cells. Exactly.
Yeah, on top of Nero raining down. I mean, there's literally no
He's probably practicing the jungler in the mirror right now.
Going off to Jeff, and instead now we're going to be playing that more traditional duelist role like that selection.
He's probably practicing the jungler in the mirror. What's up, M?
You can finally find some points of weakness, and I think it is the torch. They allow that to come through the bans. Last time they didn't. They banned it, but I think they're okay with it. They've seen it now twice on maps. Don't think we'll see another torch ban on the sides towards FlyQuest. They're comfortable with what they're able to roll out. Spark Chief just being an absolute crazy demon, as he usually is, trying to find himself a little bit of that opening.
Guy's
with
looking
the
hella
team.
laid back
Vision
in that
versus
chair,
Tap. Look
Spark.
for that. There's a big opening here. Speeder and
Calculate
Energy. We've got the
together.
matching of the duelists here.
Wait. Spark, we can press E.
Yeah, oh my goodness.
Go to Thor, go to Thor, go to Thor.
Button on to Spark Chief as the momentum is still here for Envy. There needs to be
Get
a
on
shift
hold,
here.
bro.
They're
Get on
looking for
hold.
Team FlyQuest to move forward, as right now they're a bit on their heels and cannot quite figure out how to handle this comp, which I do think, may be addressed here in the next ban. But either way, you know how FlyQuest is, a incredibly strong team, a ton of talent. They just need to make sure they are learning from how to handle this and what to expect, as Nero gets another pick there on Vest, but he's trying to change things up and running that cap with a more divey combo with the Psylocke.
I mean, just like Phoenix rising from that.
Wait. Does
loss on
FlyQuest know they have to
domination,
cap the
really
point?
changing it up ever since with the team comp change. Spark Chief, yeah, going down early. Not even sure if the shield was popped. I think it was just.
The
Just
game's
tap,
ending
get
soon
it
if we
done
don't get
quick with
point.
those sparks of ignite, the melees that are so threatening here on
What
this
the fuck?
patch.
What are these guys doing? I thought they were on defense.
Wait, Raccoon, we could like take away the res beacon and put it somewhere else after they walk out.
Just hunting season, finds himself the respawn beacon. Window
that was a good job by Fly. Waste 2 minutes and then just die for no reason.
2 minutes and we're staggering. Where's Zello going? Go die.
Too much to see is going to be launched there, and the Rage of Ultron again. Rage of Ultron comes back incredibly quickly.
I know. Chat. Remix war right now, kid. Alright, this is what we have to do. This is what we have to do, guys.
Base talks about banning people from his chat when he's literally a racist. You should hear what he says about his black mod, your chatters like Ace Briar and Licks FPS.
Yo, don't listen, don't read that. Don't read that out loud.
It's difficult to find out who
Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that.
So, maybe a solution with a more
Okay, let's focus on this last attack by FlyQuest here.
With Bucky would be the answer, but again, they're at this level of play for a reason, so let's see what they're able to do.
That's a good point. That looks like what they might rotate to, but they're just trying to match blow for blow, and it's not working out right now.
I know Light is smiling ear to ear cheesing right now.
Tons of volts ready to go.
Hard cheering like that Super Gomez clip.
That dance ready, rotates back to strategist, go top 4. And continue to get that value. Want bringing back Nero yet again. It's going to be the big eye. Look for Kalu's. Been big for these all the time, and it's going to be the double
Magneto bubble down.
Oh!
That was dirty, but they still lost.
Yeah, the res comes back into Cooper now, as there is a pick there from Vess, who falls from window after the fact. Tap just kind of owning his high ground with the battle here. On Division is able to get some.
That was guy never dying. We got infinite HP glitch.
Goes under. Nero going to clean that up. And the team is still holding with 58 seconds on the clock. The butterfly. Will that go?
Yeah, she got a kill.
It will find one, but falls right after from Tap.
Oh my god, that damage.
Oh my goodness, absolute
domination
here on this map of Wakanda, 45 seconds, and
this was like the whole room played by FlyQuest.
With the last bit, don't even
they're counter TPing.
Vision now going to the portal. We're gonna get the counter portal ready to go. Kalu's just seen these tricks. He's the magician himself. He's ready for it, but he's gonna go for the quick cancel. Just get an eye on what they might do. They're gonna decide to go up Main Street. No portal.
Yeah, we got a classic right here.
Save that here shift for the second attempt if
Let's
needed.
see Mun's ult. I'm too excited for this ult.
Here goes the final fight here, as there will not be a way back here quick enough, and that's going to be some damage onto Nero, Vision onto Speedery.
Like you put behind Kalu, you know,
exactly what
like
looking for, but the
down on that ramp where people usually hold on defense. You can put a kind of there around that corner.
Oh yeah.
Where
is it?
Up top right there is like that. If you put it back a little more up top, it's
yeah.
So like decent.
Oh, what a boot.
The ult actually lasted the full time. It's a miracle.
What's happening?
Now another answer, this time to
Energy TPing back.
Commits an invisible boundary. Portal comes through here.
Wait. Vez with the... Wait, no, it's a classic. It's a classic, actually. No.
Yeah.
We've seen these games before.
You've seen the thong pics Space posted in Discord after he's done with the watch parties.
What? Yo. What are they typing? Ace said that?
Didn't get the combos they wanted to off, right? They had the Luna damage boost for the Spark Chief ult. That didn't work out. They just tried to do the same there with Collusion, what he was trying to do on the combo side, but no, it was just the old jab fest.
Okay, we got 2 minutes on attack right here.
Well, they have the momentum.
See what happens
here now with Vision and Vess to match. Nero does have the extermination with another eye around the corner, but gives you a lot more time. That 2 minutes is an eternity here. They give themselves a little bit of breathing room. That's been a dominant
W uptime.
Team Envy.
I'm surprised that didn't ult that
Ultron. Brings you back to Fly. They consistently are so clutch in this OT. Whenever they get to overtime, they always seem to win the fights. And I believe we saw that against Envy in the past, where they pushed both points on 2 and 3 in OT.
I FaceTime Mocha only, guys. Mocha forever, right?
The pick here on Spark Chief now. Envy going to be up in numbers and still hold ults, but there will be roughly even across the board. It's going to have 4 available shortly, as we will see 4 available for Envy 2. It's all about now holding tight, and it looks like that's exactly what Envy are doing. By as much time here at the garage, so you don't even really have to worry about the street space.
To see Window with a slight smile on his face as he's playing like he's consumed in the host himself of the symbiote that is Venom.
And I started the armory.
They've got the damage up. Didn't work last time that they tried to do that with Coop.
That was Coop.
We'll see if Vess can hit these huge ults as always and get the slam dunk that has sent the team into overtime. And as you've alluded to, that's how they won Central Park. That's how they win a lot against Envy. But this time, Speedery going to open up against Vision. Again, being a non-factor here. Speedery finds another. Oh my, HP.
Yeah, that is a huge
I cut the
start
healing, I
again
cut
on
the
this
healing.
fold as Meteor finds Cooper once more. Goodbye to energy from Tap.
Are there any matches after today? Nah, Lord. There's no games until the land. At least not an Ignite. There might be like a, maybe like, they might fit like a fight night in, maybe. That's it. Maybe. But there's no like an Ignite matches until the land.
Right back at them. There is 27 seconds on.
When is the land? The 29th. But there's there's matches on the 27th, but they're online. And then the LAN is on the 29th to the 2nd.
Perfect hide and seek attempt here.
Wait. How's Speely not dying there?
Yeah, I don't know.
What the fuck?
Himself now. We're gonna have the Phoenix
That's bad.
going down with the extermination and the target. They find energy. Looks like the
What?
slow is in and
Ace
down
Byron
at
thought he was Hassan
60%.
in the chat.
Huge recall there to the white room, as now we're gonna have energy back to full.
Thought
Trying to
he was
land
Hassan.
down, and guess where that's gonna land?
What did he say?
Vision now, trying to get this team moving forward.
They
As he
put
did
the
in
shot collar on all his
It's gonna be
mods, and when
Wakanda
they
as
are
the
secondly
point,
to
but
opening and
respawn,
closing
reload,
prediction,
tap
he
is back.
smites them
Vision
from his
now
Mount
finds
Olympus
window.
chair in Manhattan,
Yet
New
again,
York, in the
Chip,
name
there's
of
life.
Hassan and his
Energy just did
reign.
that with 16 HP, by the way, and that would have been a very different fight if that
No
was
one
not
is
the
retweeting
case.
that,
They would've
Ace.
come in
No
and find
one
a
is
two-piece
retweeting
right
that.
after
Spreading
also.
lies.
So well played, and likely just having the eye on the HP bar at that moment to make that happen. Very, very strong play, but now down to final fight territory. Still a ton of space to take here. FlyQuest will have Vess, who is just absolutely disgusting with those Meteor M's. Energy with the pick there. Kaluj, though, gonna find Cooper. Speedery on a Vision. And now they're trying to go back.
Whoa. The bridge is broken.
Walking forward, energy now on a month.
Nah, Envy's back. Envy wants revenge, chat. Envy wants revenge.
From Speeder.
What the fuck?
What
the fuck? Chat, Envy wants revenge. Envy wants revenge.
This team has had time shaky. They want that rematch here against 100 Thieves. They want to go past that 3 seed and change history for them. Now Speeder with that MVP. And we take a look at the stats.
Guys, what's the issue for Fly right now? What's the issue, guys? Quick, text Cal to sub back in for your uptime. No, Cal. Fly banning Mantis when Month legit turns into a quadriplegic on Mantis. Wait, that's actually true. They probably should change the first ban. You're actually not wrong. They probably should change that ban. Yo, chat, make sure you guys get in the pred. Make sure you guys get in the pred, bro. It's looking very, very... Wait, we still ban Mantis? Yeah, GG. We lost. FlyQuest lost. 3-1. Wait, someone in my chat was saying that FlyQuest should stop banning Mantis first because, like, Month has to play it and then they would win, but they're still doing it, so we lost.
Wait, that's actually facts.
Yeah, like...
Get that guy as a fucking FlyQuest coach.
Zero brain on FlyQuest. Perma banning Mantis. They, like, when Envy has to play that shit, they always lose.
I agree with that. FlyQuest don't know what they're doing.
They should have fucking opened up Remix's homework, bro. Remix already published it. Let's go FlyQuest. I might have to bet on Fly, bro. I need Fly to win this shit so we can go Mat 5. Well, where's the pred? Is there no pred right now? Why is Envy banning Loki? It's probably so that they can't do that Mickey Mouse strat that they like the Loki Adam shit. They like to play that fucking comp.
He's gonna fight his
Why ban Rocket? Aren't they on the old patch?
That with 2 Jeffs on the map as
Rocket's good, bro.
To see what that has to offer.
Rocket's good in pro play.
We'll see if it does make that difference
in
the
call
we see Sparkchief locking that in, I'm sure, at the last minute.
It's good.
The last time, will it happen once more?
I did, Taj, I did, bro.
Right
Window on Angela.
That has been just absolutely dominant in this tournament.
What the
until
fuck?
They went up against
They have Jeff Ultron. Envy has Jeff Ultron.
Let's see now what happens as we begin. Again, like you said, Sparkchief going to be there on that bubblegum venom.
Will Envy close it now?
Look at Envy's call.
The window on Angela has not
Cal said they're mad at COD, so
we know his flexibility is the heartbeat for this team
FlyQuest
at
actually
times.
picked a COD
Having to try to fall as energy finds speed
Cal was right.
away. That's a statement that they're looking for. Vest gets window out of this thing, so surely going to give them the advantage here to take this point first and ready to go. Captain America fighting his best against the Hydra menace that is FlyQuest at the moment, but Vision gets the best of him. Okay, we're seeing FlyQuest backs against the wall and how they play.
Yeah, again, I think, you know, the biggest problem with Angela is typically going against an Invis, which has a ton of solutions for Angela, and then also going against Bucky. And when they're both on the opposition, you might as well make that switch. So as I'm saying that, you see Window coming out here right now on the Magneto saying, okay, you know what, you're probably right. Let's make that change up here. And that is a good choice, as now that Emma is available here, you will get that team up, allowing double bubble opportunities.
Like, we could, like, counteract all this by clicking on the link in the pinned comment and play it Marvel for absolutely
second
free.
half with a bit more push-off potential in the shish kebab if you want to go that route, but Window now pushing in for immediate pressure now, giving that space open for the team. Energy can be close behind, but it's be Vision first there with the It's Jeff if he wants to try to get things rolling for that team, and Nero can follow, so it's going to be double snag time and Shark Week here as we find ourselves on Championship Sunday. Nero continuing that uptime for both damage and pressure as it collides through both enemies and friends. And once again, the show is up and the Jeff is out. Phoenix is well. 7Q. Wow.
Follow-up does not come through, but a good idea there. Kalu's going to find energy, though, and put the numbers back in
yeah,
their
she
favor.
missed.
There goes Speedery in the sky, who's now going to be on that Ultron instead of Nero.
Yeah, I actually missed.
And we are at 64% here for Fly. Down goes
no. He almost said it.
Who's had some big ults today, looking for a big play, is able to find one on
Shib is always baiting. Shib is always baiting. 6, 7.
If we cap before 80%,
on the Jeff, just
then it's looking good.
Down the enemy from downtown.
It's looking good. It's looking good. It's looking good.
It's a ton.
It's looking good by the J1 standard.
Okay. And even with that whirlpool now, you can get a little bit more time to stay alive. Was not enough.
It is looking very good by the J1 standard.
Other than that, though, not much for either team, really. Envy going to take some time to charge back up.
I need Daddy Doug. Retweet. What's up, H-Town?
We need Envy to farm some fucking ults here, bro. Quick.
We will see the engagement here now. Alt available here for
Line up
Fly when it comes to Spark Chief on the retake, and we know how strong Spark Chief can be with those feasts, but we'll see what happens here in a moment. Very low with Window with some good movement, rotating those cooldowns. Is going to be fully healed up now, and that's the bait, right? You're
yawning, and I have a best of 7, and I haven't even clocked in for 2 hours. Am I a part-timer, chat? I'm yawning. I haven't even clocked in for 2 hours yet.
Very well. Out goes It's Jeff from Nero. Does find one, but very low as the power comes up. Just Nero takes out Vess.
I mean, that was crazy timing from Energy jumping in and trying to get the whirlpool as it closes. Gets him down to what, maybe like 50 HP, but not enough. Even pops the legendary, but the whole response in combination of Envy was perfect on that. You know, I don't fault, Energy for trying to save the teammate, but not enough there as a good hold, 70%.
Who is that? Is that Lil Baby?
Chip.
Yeah,
no, that's
Baby's on that song.
I agree with you. It's just something, just even more value. You also forced out that Galactic Legend with the It's Jeff. You get a pick and you don't fall, and that's just so much value. Speedery starts up here with the Rage towards the back line. Tap Window and Kalush holding on to ults here. Cooper bringing the dance floor on now. FLYQUEST really want to take this back.
Did Starlord block it?
I don't know. I think he accidentally blocked it.
Someone got hit.
And Kalush ready, but Vision, Zelos, Vest now, and Spark Chief available with their Qs, and they want it now, but they don't want to overcommit. The question is, will they be able to
these guys just win by luck?
not overcommit as we go in with
they would have killed that Luna.
And Vision looking towards any off angle, can't find much, forces out a cooldown, goes for the It's Jeff, and does just drop back into that inside angle. Collusion with tackle, but inside of the invisible boundary, not going to deal much damage, as 99% out here for Fly, or for Envy, excuse me.
Yeah, good rotation there from Vision, not falling.
Energy. Nice. Not a chance, though. Not a C4.
That's going to be a big one.
What do you mean nice? We
want
want Envy to win.
I was just cheering for him, like, not to Chenzo, you know what I mean?
She said, is anyone going to be on this guy? But he continues to put the pressure. Tap looking for the quick blink, but
can we get Mirablu in the call?
Oh, we're good. Thanks for the 200, though. We're good. I think Chris is good, too. I think Chris is good on that, too.
Right there on Starlord is just nightmare fuel. That was very clean play.
Arrow just left his ass.
There is energy just keeping up pace on tap.
TP. Did they body block that?
They will have to touch. We see Window is going to be on that Strange for the retake. So there's that portal coming in. The team going to.
We all want Mirror in the call.
Across the board, Spark Chief. Now Speedery does have ult, and that is massive. In these neutral fights with no answer, energy goes down. Speedery looking towards the back line. Good maneuvering there, but that's still going to be a few falling. They're going to have to get a portal in of their own if possible. And Speeder is still dominating the skies.
Been grinding Marvel Rivals all weekend, and it legit feels like my own end game every night.
But Energy is going to come in with the portal.
Fire writing.
Write that down. #ad.
Could be TP. Ooh, it does come through in time. No, it doesn't.
Uh-oh.
I think
and we wasted TP right there.
Team mascot. Chip, can you take a guess who that might be?
It could either be the Ultron.
Wait, you know Remus is hella nervous right now.
I do think Ultron is their answer consistently. It enables so much of their comp.
And they just adjust to it.
He's
you know,
shaking
depending
right
on the
now.
pick and ban, they'll have Nero or they'll have.
No, yeah, she is shaking.
They can figure it
They're
out
definitely doing a bod review.
And that's exactly what they did, even with what
bod
Energy was
review?
able to do. Quickly folds out, comes to that
body?
portal, and my gosh, window opening up the quite literal window into reality for the team. Speeder coming out with the perfect ult on time, and that was a tough answer. FlyQuest was looking pretty tough there towards the end, but unable to put it all together. And hey, same song, same dance. Both strategists only going down one time, man, one time.
Yeah, and Nero said in an interview yesterday, Jeff is just that guy right now. As you see, 10-1 with 5
Jeff is that guy.
finals. Nero is very, very gross on that hero and is seemingly getting some picks, even in the neutrals there with the
Windows on
spray. We
Angela
saw that
again.
follow-up, healing and dealing damage. And again, I do
Pulled
agree.
up on the team.
They are going to be switching off now. Actually, no, excuse me. They're still going to maintain that Ultron. And
What is
Speeder in the
Taylor
corner
typing?
there.
What the
And,
hell?
that is just, that, for me, that's got to go. I think
Elena
that might
92.
even, you know, enable for my priority the first ban, because their whole team just gets so much value with that Ultron.
How
And
did
the
that
amount of ults that is just being popped through for Speeder is
Window
obscene. He's
die.
already
What?
at
How did
70.
Window
That's
die
gonna
for
pick down
that?
the
I
window,
feel like that was a good play.
Insane uptime for Vision. This was the map I just said about Angela. This is where I'd expect to see her come to play, but no window again going to be the first one out of there. To your point exactly, but there's going to be the first ult coming from Nero.
That guy just tried to freeze a Jeff underground.
Here though, as they try to push in, and
Nero got two with that?
And they don't have TP.
Wait, and he ulted?
for the baby shark.
Well, he has to get a kill. You have to kill somebody.
Nero's really doing it right now with the Jeff.
Yo.
Just so many finals.
FlyQuest
and
are looking
consistently putting the
bad
team up at an
right now.
advantage. But again, the point is being held by Fly, and it
Somehow
doesn't
they're
matter.
stalling
They're looking
right
like
now.
reactive. They're looking like
Somehow they stalled
That's
that.
just trying to make sure they come back and hold. Vision does have all here. Zello's going to keep the
I thought they would have lost right there.
Go through and all, but
Yeah,
there's not a
but
team
Envy has
on the
way
side of
better
Envy
ults,
at the,
no?
or at that point.
Unless
Yeah,
Vision
they
gets
have
a big
way
Okay.
The backline alive at the moment, and Window can engage here with the
Vision.
retribution and just drop back. And like you said, we might see a
Oh, wow, what a huge pickup. Oh, that was sick. Yeah, Heaven falls as Window stands tall. It's me the
What? The oven went off. You heard that?
Fly up there.
Hi.
Such a good recovery there from Vest now as they continue. This is going to be the Angela map and what I thought they would try to play.
Didn't Vision say he was the best DPS support player? He's getting diff.
Has tried twice to win against his team at the over-reliable.
Oh,
Sometimes
me
it's the Angela in
18.
the
The
back
fucking
pocket. Sparky
the
does
counts are
have
all
an
about a
opening, but
retweet
the
and comment on that
damage
shit
Cooper
if they
is close
lose.
to it. Vest can seduce as well. It's going to be a while for Envy to be able to
And Sparky said he was the best tank in the world.
Who lived in a
Nah, that was good. That was good.
What you're trying to achieve in terms of number, that is still a very good job to maintain presence for that long, as they will come back with a ton of ults.
Yeah, looking at it here, Vest is going to try to get this opening window for the team, unless Window can do his own against it now with the shield up.
Wait,
Good
look,
What the fuck? Oh!
Face of the abyss and the snap and the snap.
Wait, Envy played that bad. They held every ult, by the way.
Great job from FlyQuest to answer the call right back. This
They
is
need
going
to
to be their
support
fight to
away
win.
quicker
Again,
than
no
that.
ults of much for Envy, but that's going to
It
lock
doesn't
and
get
load
the
them for
J
the
stamp
next
of
fight.
approval right there.
Yeah,
No,
Sparky's
it doesn't.
full right now. That was a massive ult onto the back line, finding a two-piece there. Using that combo again, you pretty much want to launch your tendril or your right click. You know, the timing can be like a melee, or you use one swing of your full rotation of your left click, then go under for a second, pop back up, knock them, and have the
What's up,
tendril pop
OJ?
at the same time with that feast, and it typically will find yourself some KOs even without damage boost, and that did work out right there. Well played by Spark Chief. Was enough to give them the point. 72% and counting.
What are they doing? They're doing the fly with that?
What?
Fly
Wait,
left
wait,
click,
wait.
fly left
What
click.
happened to Window?
Wait, how-
Wait.
Oh, he probably got
He
hit
got
off by
boost,
it.
right?
Oh my
Oh,
shit.
no.
I mean,
No,
this was
Invis,
a
right?
fight to win because the ult advantage was huge.
How did
Doesn't
Window
that count
fall
as
off the
dildo?
map?
But that kickoff, Vest got 2 for the price of 1. Even with Spark Chief and the pink Venom, we were
kicked
pink
him
on
off.
He got kicked?
Sundays
Yeah, he must
now
have got
is what
kicked,
he's
right?
showing. Window jump again. They did this again to win last time. It's going to be Spark Chief running up the top end. Vision, though, and Cells have ult right behind him. Cooper energy.
Yeah, good work there again by Fly during that fight, but now Speedery once again coming right through the portal and making a big play
What?
with it.
How does FlyQuest just like two people and die like that? How does Venom instantly die? From what?
Favor. FlyQuest going to commit there with Zelos, though, on that boundary being down in numbers. They are looking to try to clutch this up right now and end this. Well, they have Favor. Nero going to get an off map again onto Cooper, and once again,
Vision
Nero.
ate all of his
These
teammates.
Jeffs have been huge.
going.
Tav's going to
What the
find
fuck?
Vision
What
now.
is-
How does Windows just, or how does who's on Venom? Spark Chief?
Yeah.
How's he just insta die with a TP? Does he just not have E on his keyboard ever? Like how?
Down in numbers in the last fight.
Just about to say that we're having kind of a rotation of ultimates right now, right? And it's a pendulum swing, and right now pendulum is going to go right back to FlyQuest, so they'll have kind of what they need. But if you look at it, Window coming out of these portals should not be this crazy.
Remix got the war in his eyes right now.
Coming from, you know, where everyone's expecting.
Hard cheering for Fly.
From his mouth.
Hard cheering for Fly.
Salivating, ready to fucking spank.
Come on, guys, you guys can win this. Come on, guys, Fly.
He wants to their ship. He's got the show ready as well. This is their fight.
Light is cheesing right now, ear to ear.
So dominant on this extermination thus far.
Oh, they're just they're just focusing this guy because he sucks.
And that's a pick rolling now for Envy, who are at 92% and counting out. Goes to Psionic. Speeder in the back line, gonna force out Cooper to bring the dance floor. Kalush finds Vest. Energy goes down now.
Yeah, she lost.
Like Envy are going to try to take this home and get the W as Tap finds Cooper. Out goes the Psionic. OT is ticking down.
Oh my God, that guy got blown the
seeing
fuck up.
Envy here
BRM is
as
prime.
OT is very low.
Did you-
War in Remix's eyes.
100 Thieves versus Envy.
Yeah. In a best of 7.
Thieves versus Envy grand final.
You
Couldn't write a better story.
Collusion interview.
Undefeatable drop 2.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it will be a collusion interview.
Wow.
If it's not Cucumber, there's a fucking problem.
Absolutely, here is we don't have a player, but we have the coach in Gator. Shib and I have gotten
Oh.
to speak to this guy over.
Nah, Gator will talk
in
shit. Gator will
China.
talk
Get
shit.
their welcome
Oh,
into
move to the
the
side.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hello, Gator. Welcome, man. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Hey, man, I got to say, I love that we get to talk to you, the coach, because really what I thought you guys did best there, the team that you've come across twice, is just completely change the approach as a team, flexing from one thing to the other. What would you say is the big thing that separated you guys from Envy of playing FlyQuest the last 2 times versus now?
I think today we kind of just decided, well, I guess we kind of started yesterday. We decided we're going to kind of make just like a skill matchup. We kind of followed what EU was doing a little bit. I think what they were doing was probably the best way to play if you feel like you can play that style, where this kind of it's kind of, if they give it to you, play it. If not, you're up somewhere else. So I think we kind of just went with that kind of like strategy, and I think we're quite good at those heroes, since, you know, Collusion's a really good cap. He's kind of like one of the only off-tank players that play cap in NA, and so I think it kind of like fit our playstyle as well. And then like our backline is actually has hands compared to some other teams, so it's kind of like it's like, you know, they're capable.
Yeah, we were showing you love to the composition you guys are running, where it's very much a comp that's everybody play their own game and play it well, and you're running Rocket Ultron as your strategist and everybody else is doing their own thing. Can you kind of walk us through what that looked like for a team and where that strategy was birthed from? Is that what was taken there from EU?
Yeah, so I mean, it kind of, I don't even remember who kind of started playing that. We just call it Animal Backline, but it's kind of just like a, I mean, it really is just essentially a dive comp, right? And you're just not playing with the support with their feet in the ground to kind of give their solo tank like value. He doesn't really have anyone to dive.
Write that down,
and if
Chad.
he does
Write that
dive, they're not
down.
really killable for the most part. So
That's
they
good.
end up in a kind of a situation where they kind of have to play a
Hey,
stat
can we get a
comp, or,
pre-game aura
I
check?
mean, I don't want to, like, you know, tell our enemy what they're doing, but, you know, I mean, I think I think it just favors us in general. So yeah, it's just like a skill match, but I also expect this to kind of be how the patch is going to be on LAN, especially come tournament time. These kind of comps and these like high tempo fast comps are going to be really good on stage and LAN, especially if there's like a crowd there in Atlanta. So
Gator's telling his
I
life
think
story.
us practicing this and getting good at this now is also
Wrap this shit
useful
up, bro. What the
for
fuck?
the LAN, and I think it favors us. So
Beautiful.
Wonderful put, man. Yeah, no, actually, we highlighted that. We say this is kind of looking like a preview of 4.5 a little bit. Some of the heroes that are standing out in the way that you guys were playing it. And I expect a crowd over there. I don't recognize you without your hat, by the way. That's like the only time I ever see you is when.
Yo, no one gives a fuck about these questions, bro. Can we just shit
ask about 100 Thieves.
With your team and the
Yeah,
strategy
we
you're
had
able to do. I know
Dogman,
you guys are thrilled. You got the 3 seed this time, even though you guys did get up to that runner-up position. But I feel like all of y'all, from the org down to the players to you as a coach, nothing's best but that first place finish, right? Anything other than first is not getting there. And for you guys, you get that chance of the revenge, right, for 100 Thieves, and what I thought was a pretty shocking matchup. I'll be honest, 100 Thieves really, have been dialed in. You guys have to reset, reload here in just a minute, to adjust to that team and get ready to play them again. What do you think is going to continue to be that key to success without diving too much into your game plan?
Hold.
I think we underestimated them a little bit, but at the same time, I think it's kind of known they're worse in scrims in practice and better in matches. And I think FlyQuest is the opposite. They're like kind of unbeatable in scrims, but then you always know they're beatable in matches. So
I mean, it is facts, though, no?
This time. I also think we missed the scrim bubble of a couple different comps that we weren't like really a part of. So I think it kind of caught us off guard. I feel like we're really prepared now. So I'm not really too worried.
Oh,
awesome.
shit.
Great answers. Great
Rumich's blood is boiling listening to this shit.
Let you get ready here for the finals coming up. Is there anything you want to shout out, call out before we let you go? Thank you so much for your time.
Nope. You guys are owning though. So that's about it.
Appreciate it, man. Well, hey, look forward to seeing you again, Georgia.
Calm,
What's
cool,
up there,
and collected and
good
shit
luck
in an interview.
The swan song here of season 4 as we look towards season 4.5. And Daredevil, can't wait to see. I'm sure Speedery and Tap and Cal, they can all play the devil.
We need a Dogman here.
They got to get Dogman for every interview.
Great coach and
yeah,
awesome fundamentals and strategy you guys put together. And we'll see you here in just a moment.
Thank you.
As your team resets.
By the way.
Thanks for coming.
Really well done, buddy.
Thank you. See you guys soon.
They shouldn't even ask about this.
See you guys soon, he said.
Every question should have been about
Yeah. I hate when they ask gameplay questions, especially like this late in. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bro, you already asked about gameplay.
Let them play the skill.
Every other interview is about
Let them
gameplay.
outmatch in terms.
Oh.
Alright, I'll let you go.